This week, I meet someone who makes me feel small. David checks out while talking about trucks. Chloe tries to tell us about an elf. And Nessa threatens to kick the shit out of David. So, let's strap down. Let's strap in. And let's do this.
This is just another trucking podcast.
Hello, this is
And I
just
promise
another
not to
trucking
interrupt
podcast.
either.
Oh my god, what?
I promise not to interrupt. I'll let you finish.
Just
what you were gonna
interrupted.
do.
You have
Sorry.
literally just. We're seconds into the podcast.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Am I
I didn't realize
allowed?
you started.
But clearly, that's why I went, hello, this is the regular,
I thought you were
normal
practicing.
intro to this podcast.
Gotcha.
Is it though? Well, it could be anything with this podcast. Let's face
That's
it.
very
come
true.
on.
Am I allowed to start, David? Is this,
Yeah, go ahead.
do I have your permission?
Oh, you've
What are you
always had
drinking?
one. You're only Modelo.
How many have you had?
1.5.
Right, get more down
Hey.
you. Right. Hello, this is Just Another Trucking Podcast. I am your host, Tom, and I'm joined, as always, by the banes of my life.
Oh, that's not true.
As
You
always?
love
David
us.
definitely is.
As always. Well,
Yeah,
Chloe wasn't
basically.
here last week. I wasn't.
Yeah,
this
That's true,
week.
actually, yeah.
I was
so
feeling
that
the love.
statement isn't quite true.
I was well and truly listening, thinking you guys are going to slate me in a minute, and then I got a nice little bit. I was like, I feel
Yeah, you
missed.
should have heard what we said pre-show. Anyways, we have Chloe, we've got David. How the heck are you two doing? I
I'm
feel like
grand.
the family's back together.
Ah,
It's nice.
What, literally, or
I don't know.
oh, we like a
No,
podcast
it-
family?
I-
Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, you don't have to like a family, just that, they're a family and they're there.
Somehow
We also have
you get put
producer.
together.
Hello, producer Nessa.
Hello, how are you all? Welcome
All
back,
the better
Chloe.
for hearing you and seeing
Thank you.
I don't think I got a welcome back when I last week.
Yes,
when I
you
joined.
did.
I don't know if I did.
You've missed too many, David. This
Welcome
is not
back,
a thing
David.
That I miss.
Disgraceful, honestly.
How's everyone going
Do-
anyway? What's going on? I missed a week. Anything exciting?
I've
Well,
got a
surely,
new job.
surely
You
you
got a
listened to the
dog?
podcast.
Yes.
Didn't you listen to the podcast?
Job, not dog. We don't have a
I
dog.
did listen,
We
but I
do,
forgot
but-
what happened already. That was a week ago.
I usually reset every week. I never remember what we did the week before.
Yeah. Okay,
I could
'cause
barely
can't
remember what I did this morning. So,
Personally, I don't even
Yeah.
know why we have so many millions of subscribers. Like, our podcast is shite. I don't know why people are fucking listening to it.
Allegedly.
And this way it's great.
we also have our Patreon crew who's in the house.
Absolutely.
Daniel had an operation on his ankle. So yeah, sucks to be you, lad.
Get well soon. Don't be nasty
Sorry,
to our
mate.
patrons.
Sorry, mate. I apologise. Have we got some housekeeping to do? Should we go
Well, yeah,
through?
you mentioned
our...
the Patreons. You're not going to say their names.
Yeah, I try to say that was supposed to be a setup for David to
That
go
was
through
gonna-
it all.
yeah.
Oh,
did
we
not
never
take- he
nominated.
did
We
not-
never nominated. I thought you were because you brought
You
it up.
volunteered.
You definitely pre-show. we
you
discussed this,
literally-
and you volunteered
said-
for this.
I said I don't care. Whoever does it, does it. Whatever happens, happens.
I
No,
don't know
you
what I
turned
mean.
around and said, I don't
remember you
care.
saying.
I'll do it though if you want. And then we all went silent, and that was
Yeah,
like,
that is
yeah,
what
okay,
was said.
you volunteered.
You did go
Yeah.
silent, actually. Yeah, it was
At
like,
that point,
That was it. We were set on you doing it. That's it now.
disgraceful.
all right, I got you. Okay, so all right, we have. First of all, I'd like to thank our mega supporters. You guys are our biggest supporters. We actually have 9 of you guys. We actually have more.
Yeah.
I think we have more mega supporters than we do the other. Yeah, pretty close. Pretty
The
close.
others. Way to make them feel special there, David. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. All
What
of
are we
the
to
other
call them,
people,
though?
the other people who
What
give
am I
us
so-
money, you know the ones.
All right. We have somebody new. Who is the new guy? Okay, I'm actually
We
Dan
have
M, I
two
think.
new ones, I believe.
Dan M from he's our newest mega supporter. Also, one of our regulars, whatever. Who I don't say whatever, but okay. Charlie Miller, thank you very much. Chris Ragg, Ginger Mother Trucker, Joe Rodwell, Mihal, Sir Timo, Trucker Marty, and Trucker Colin. And is it, yeah, okay. Now we are on to the regular guys. So we're just, okay. We have Arthur Job, Daniel Smee, Gavin Williams, Hemorrhoid Rager, Justin Reaney,
his
Neil
name.
Reese, Stephen Patterson, Work Love Play, also known as Jojo, and Charlie Conahan. And yeah, there we go.
That name.
What name are you talking about?
Hemorrhoid Rager.
Hemorrhoid Rage.
That's got to be a gaming
All right.
tag.
That's got to be Timo. That's so got to be Timo.
I feel like
Can't
I
be
mu-
Timo.
it
Can't
must
be
it
Timo.
must be. But the reason why we feel like it's actually a fake one is because I'm not going to mention the entire email address. I'll skip the first
It's
two
just
letters,
random
but-
digits, isn't it?
Yeah, M7AQ5J at private relay. Is that right? Yeah, private relay at appleid.com. Yeah, that has to be a fake. That has to be.
Wait,
Like,
did
a
you
random
read out the
generator.
whole thing?
No, he
didn't.
didn't. He
No,
missed
we
out a
skipped
ton of
few
it.
digits. There's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
I
load
jumped.
of random digits.
Yeah. So there we go.
If not, and it's real, email away and find out who the fudge it is.
Let's just dox people. It's all good.
Also, added a new perk to the Patreon. Say you can now join our Discord chat where we're all going to be just chatting. There'll be voice. If you see somebody in the voice chat, just jump on and say hello. All right, and if there's nobody there, you'll be talking to yourself. But you can also start, just chit chatting or whatever. Because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of chat in the actual the text chat. So by all
Oh
means,
yeah, there's
that
gonna
would
be
be
loads.
great.
Yeah.
All right. So there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, patrons.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
And if you
Just
want
very
some
quickly.
t-shirts, oh god damn you, I was going for it.
No. I was just going to say, Dan M saw my truck over the week. Coming
All right.
my old truck. coming
Oh
over the
yeah,
M62.
what? It got back on the road.
No, it's back in Volvo. Apparently, it's back in Volvo at Trafford Park now. All it did was change to a different Volvo.
That's amazing.
That
That's
truck
ever gonna
was
be there now.
knackered at the end of it. Like, I mean,
You
don't
just
wrong.
broke it.
Them poor trucks got abused. Because they should not. Realistically, they shouldn't have been standard FMs. They should be at the FMXs.
Yeah,
Because
you
we're-
kind of want.
Yeah,
to
this is where you
focus.
lose me, by the way, when you start talking. price.
Basically, so the FMX and Scania's got, what's the Scania version of it called?
XTs.
The XTs. Basically, like
Yeah,
their off-road spec.
yeah,
So it's got like
Bit more
off-road
hardcore.
suspension. It's
Yeah.
got like the nose is higher up. It's got
Yeah.
more clearance underneath it. It's got like bull bars just as default and
yeah.
all sorts of different things to basically make it like better
A bit more
for
hardcore.
like quarries
Yeah,
where we were taking them. So
yeah.
it's
you kind of needed one
should have
really.
been the FMs. Sorry, Chloe.
FMX.
T-shirts you're about to say.
I was actually, I was just being clever and saying we got t-shirts, and I've put a new t-shirt on there.
Oh, very nice.
It's
It's
FM
Woohoo.
Crew one.
Yes. Finally,
Done it.
finally, we have talked about the Woohoo FM crew for
Woohoo
so
FM
long.
Crew. And
Should we
also,
do
if you do want my hoodie, it's now reduced price. I don't.
No.
How much is it
no,
now?
you can fuck right off with that. You do not get to claim
much-
it's reduced in price. This is like one of them bullshit things where you go and you look at it, it's like, was £150 and now it's only a 20. Yes, but it's
No,
worth only £20. So that's
No.
that's bollocks. If you've
Normal
never
price.
that price in the first place, you've overmarked it. So don't come to me and tell me that
Hey,
you've reduced the price on it. You've made it the correct price.
Will it?
No,
Does it actually
I'm
say that
sorry.
it's reduced price?
No, it
I haven't
doesn't say. I'm just stating it.
Because Amazon does that
the
every time you
price.
reduce price. Amazon shows it like, hey, it was this price. Now it's 99% off. Because
No,
I think it's
nothing
in the
special.
UK they need to hold it at a certain price for a month. So what they do a lot of the time in the shops is they'll put it on the website. Say for instance, you'll see this on like Curry's PC World, stuff like that. So you'll go on the website and there'll be something for like £200-300 and it'll have 50% knocked off it. But what they've done is they have to show it somewhere and have to advertise it somewhere at the full price for a month, and then they can mark it as being reduced. But it's not. It's all bollocks. It's all bollocks. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Should we start? Should we get
Yeah,
into
yeah, I
this
think we
podcast?
should. Yeah. Come on.
I want to hear about Nessa's rant.
Yeah, I want to hear about it.
I'm just going to straight up and call
Are
you
we
out
doing-
on this because
are
at
we
the
doing a
beginning of
whispering
this,
podcast now.
Because
I don't know.
it's really exciting.
Well,
I've been waiting for a couple of days for this, all right? And I'm like,
oh, do you actually know about this?
I have
I
never
don't
heard.
know
This is the
what
first.
it is.
This is the first time
I just
hearing
know
about
This
this.
is-
there's a
I- the
rant coming,
first-
and I'm excited.
The first time
Damn.
I've heard of it. As
Let's
well, but
everybody.
I'm
Let's everybody
excited.
mute and just let Nessa talk.
Oh, what we're going to say? Like, should we cross our legs and stuff like we did at school?
What and go,
What do you mean cross your legs like you did at school?
Did you never
when
do
you-
that?
When you're reading a book.
Yeah, or in assembly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking Indian. What is it? Indian? style?
Arms together and knees crossed is what I used to get.
Knees- What? That's
Did
like. Are
you
you sitting
never
down your
do that?
desks?
No,
on the
like you
floor.
go to assembly or on the floor.
And then after
Or,
about
like,
5 minutes, your bum
class
starts going
time
numb,
or-
and you have to wriggle around.
Yeah, you
them.
start fidgeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
did you ever do it when your
And then
bum
you
got
get
so
to-
numb you put your hands under it and you sit on your hands
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
little while and
Yeah,
try
yeah.
and
Yeah.
get some
Yeah.
feeling back?
Okay. Fair enough.
Did you never do that?
I used to hate it. And then they say, "Oh, stop fidgeting." Well, stop making us sit on the floor. We have chairs. We have fucking chairs, woman. I've just sat on one.
Crisscross applesauce, David. I don't understand.
Right, we're
that
getting
means.
sidetracked. Nessa, please.
Okay. I'm not mentioning company names because that's not something I do.
Should we just add an allegedly at the beginning of this?
Just allegedly everything, okay? Everything I say is allegedly.
It's
From
a
this
story you
point
don't
Well,
made
on.
up.
could not be.
Nessa, the other one which is really, really important with this sort of thing is, in my opinion,
Yeah.
as long as you say allegedly and in my opinion, then it's
Disclaimer.
not it's liable.
Everything I say in this podcast is my opinion only, nobody else's. Allegedly. So, I don't even know if I should mention the person this is about.
Yes,
This
you
is
a-
definitely should. Call him out.
Call him
out.
Timo. Let's say
Yeah.
his name is
Yeah,
Timo.
yeah. Fuck it, it's Timo.
He's not here to
Somebody
defend
close
himself.
to me
Uh-huh.
has had to put up with an arsehole at work.
Uh-huh.
This person's only come into the company the last few months, and they've made my family member their life. It's made their life hell, absolute hell. Belittling him, bullying him, calling him stupid and things like that because he's autistic.
Oh, you're joking.
Oh, I
Right.
shit you not. This has been it's been hell
And is
for him.
this a manager or just someone else that's just come in onto the role?
It's there is a person who is the boss of a certain section at work.
Right. Okay.
But
yeah.
because they were apparently not doing their job properly, this other person who owns the company is coming in to do that job instead. So he's
Right.
managing the team.
Micromanaging sort of thing. Right.
Oh, allegedly.
Right.
In my opinion,
In my opinion, no, just like everyone's opinion is on my side, is on his side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just. I really want to hit him. It took a lot for me not to go to this place on Friday and let rip
Wow.
because this person that is related to me has been forced out of their job because of it. They even left work early, which was supposed to be their last day of work.
Just because it was unbearable.
2 hours into the shift because of the constant
Wow.
digs, the constant going at him. Do you know what I mean? About stupid things. You're not painting this right. You're not doing that right. He was
Wow.
the day before he'd gone to help a colleague lift up something that was heavy so it could be bolted in.
Yeah.
Okay. And this manager he let rip. What are you doing that for? I didn't tell you to do that. And all my relative said was, I'm holding it up so he can bolt it into place. It's too heavy for one person.
Yeah.
This item weighs 95 kilos. It's a two-person job.
That
Yeah.
100%. Anything
Okay.
over 50 kilos under health and safety is a two-person
Yeah.
lift.
I think it was
So,
more less than that, isn't it? But-
This guy just shouted at him. I haven't told you to do that. Get back in the pit and paint it. And then because there was no cardboard on the floor to stop paint splatter, he had to go at him for that, even though it's covered in old paint splatter and oil and all sorts of other grease and grime.
wow.
He was just picking at him little things, and it's been going on for months and months and months. And he
And
calls
is
him
this
stupid.
just purely on him or
So-
on others as
Just
well?
him.
or-
Just him.
Really?
He calls him stupid. He calls him thick.
So this is undoubtedly constructive dismissal.
Yeah.
Well,
And
sort of.
well done. Nicely done. Nicely covered
You
up.
kept that
Should we
for so long.
I mean,
I
I
still
figured it
need to
out
feed
very
them.
quickly.
The thing is, because I'm talking to you guys, my friends, it just came out. Can we cover that up?
At the end of it, well, if you want that bleeping, we'll bleep
Yeah,
it. So if you're
bleep
wondering
it
why
out.
there's a bleep there, it's because the dickhead here decided to say the person's name, him or her.
Well, that's how much Olivia. I trust you with his name.
Yeah, well, I
Anyway,
figured out. So
I had a feeling, yeah.
It's constructive dismissal. That
He got-
That
he's-
is
it-
absolutely
yeah.
constructive.
He
Just
got to the
quickly as
point where he
well,
just can't put up with it anymore, so he put his notice in.
if he goes to an employment tribunal, which I would highly suggest that he does, it
yeah.
is free for him as long as he does it within the first 3 months. He does not have to pay a
Yeah,
single
I would
penny
go
towards it.
straight in there and get some advice at the very
And
least.
given something like that, I would suggest there is compensation there. And
Yeah,
I
'cause
would
that's
say
awful.
a certain company with shit trucks, let's say, that are falling apart and desperately need some mechanics, desperately need them. I would suggest that, they get ready to pay up because bitch is
Yeah.
going to get paid.
I kind of feel that when I'm listening to a story that I always have to think from the other side because of the whole Judge Chloe thing. So the whole time when you're talking, I'm like, okay, I gotta defend. I have to defend these guys.
Go on, then, do it. Go on, David.
Do it.
Oh, there's no
be an
defending
asshole.
these. I will smack anyone in the face that tries to defend them. Honestly.
I figured out.
David,
what happened,
I will be hopping on a plane and I will be over there and I will hunt your ass down.
Next episode, he's going to have a black eye.
Next episode, David won't be in it. He'll be dead.
Angry
Deaded.
Welshman at my door.
So yeah,
What the fuck happened?
I won't be doing that. I'll keep these thoughts to myself.
Why don't you think that's constructive dismissal? Because you said maybe.
It depends on
How
they can talk their way out of it.
No, it doesn't.
I don't think they can on that. 'cause
No,
he's-
I don't
yeah.
think they can. And
Is it hearsay?
No, there are other employees there that are leaving because of the same attitude of this boss.
Yeah, but it's also trying to get them to come into an actual tribunal. But it doesn't really matter. Tribunal. The reality is, it's about what's been fair.
Yeah.
And as long as you can prove certain things, like the fact, like the autism say stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, your bitch is gonna get paid. I would suggest looking into that. Like, is it CAB you'd need to contact first of all?
I'm not
Yeah,
entirely
probably.
Sure. Even if you just went to a tribunal or whatever, or like a citizen advice, they'll advise you what's best to do on that. But I mean, there's definitely
Has he actually handed his written notice in yet?
Yeah, that went in the end of last week. And
What did it say?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Did it raise the point?
No.
Or is he just literally, I'm out sort of thing?
No, he's just left quietly.
I mean, you don't have to state why,
Yeah,
do you,
no,
at the
you
end of the day?
don't. You don't. No, you
But
definitely don't.
I mean, that's awful. How, especially when you're like autistic and things like that, it takes a lot of courage for you to go and do things like that. It's not the same, is it?
I'll see if I can quickly find it now.
But that being said, autism now, it's not the thing.
No, I
is,
know, but it's...
autism was always that thing of like that. There was such a whenever even now when I think of autism, I think of like high special needs. Wow, we are going deep this week. Welcome to this trucking podcast, by the way. This is your first time coming here. Holy shit. Brace yourself, because this is getting wild. But like autism used to be one of these things where it was like, it's that kind of like that thing of like someone in a wheelchair and I'm not having like motor control, and that's like, even now when I think autism, that's what I think. But it's really not.
No,
it's
such.
It is literally. They say autistic spectrum, and it is. I mean, technically, I think I'm on the autistic spectrum.
Everyone's got it
let's
to
be
a
honest,
degree.
I'm sure
There's
some people out there goes, that's not a surprise.
Well, both of my kids are diagnosed with ASD, but they are totally different. So my eldest has learning difficulties, but my youngest doesn't. He's super intelligent, my youngest.
Oh, okay.
So they're totally different, even though it's a similar diagnosis.
You can be though, can't you? Because Logan, they're going down the route of autism and things like that, and it's so different. Like there's other kids that have obviously got it in his year, and they're so different to what Logan is. It's obviously different aspects they struggle with as to what other kids struggle is. It's still, again, although they're they're not the same, are they? Although they're on the autism spectrum, they're not the same. They're all different.
No.
It's so crazy.
And there is always that inherent. I still remember when you were coming up to mine, Nessa, and you'd said to me like, however many times, like, he's not going to settle properly. He'll be running around doing all. Explain what he's going to be, and he sat quietly upstairs in the office the entire time. He sat and played games quietly, and you were like, he's not normally like this. He's not normally like. Right, well, prove me wrong. He's fucking doing it right now.
yeah, completely different. Anyway, I found this message that I had from this person. I won't read the top part because it's obviously got their name and the job title and the company. But basically, they're resigning because of they've put, although it's been a difficult decision to make, my personal circumstances mean that I need to prioritize my mental health and well-being, which means I'm no longer able to perform my duties at work effectively and safely. So that is what this company have done to him.
There's a problem then.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. They've literally done this to him.
That's awful.
Well, yeah, that is the absolute definition of constructive dismissal.
You've caused me issues that I can't mentally work at this facility. That's not on. You shouldn't have a job like be treated like that where you feel that bad about it. That's awful.
Yeah.
It is crap.
I just feel
it's ridiculous how much it happens in employment, though.
Yeah,
I like, especially in this day and age when canceling culture is such a huge thing, as in like it's so easy to get a mob behind you, you know. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense why anybody would actually.
This company's so old school, though, mate. They don't.
Doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if it's old
if they've even heard of the term cancel culture.
Yeah. I wonder if Harvey Weinstein heard of it. You know, well, of course he didn't, because he was the start of it. You know what I mean? But as in like, because wasn't he like one of the first people to get cancelled? Well, he definitely went to jail.
I think there was definitely people before.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there needs to be a happy medium somewhere, because you get some of these people like talking about safe spaces, and like you get people on the opposite end of the spectrum who are talking about like people are getting like they're getting too like they're like snowflakes, can't take anything.
Wet wipes.
But exactly, yeah. So there needs to be that kind of like that thing of like we need to look after people, but also as well, yeah. There is definitely don't get me wrong. I think there are people out there that you do see them, especially on YouTube videos, where I'll be honest with you, they are snowflakes, and even just like the smallest little things will trigger them and stuff like that. There needs to be something where we accept that that's too far, but we also say, no, stuff like what's happened here is absolutely, truly fucking unacceptable.
Yeah.
Like there's one of them things of like, so what you've shown me a picture of a steak and that's offended me. That's okay. That's that's ridiculous. But at the same time, berating someone like that. Why don't treat someone like a.
Excuse me.
There's what's yeah. But bleep that if you want. Bleep that if you want. But I've kicked off with people before. I had a boss, and I nearly lamped him for speaking to me like shit. It was one of only two people I've ever come close to nearly lamping. I was three actually, because there was a DFS guy. Yeah. He was number three, but yeah, basically it's not often, and like just the way he spoke to me, I was just not. I wasn't having it. But I also know as well that I can be quite feisty as such, and I don't. If I don't mind sticking up for myself, if I feel like I'm not being treated fairly, I will say something. I will kick up a storm about it, because I don't give a shit. Like,
see, I'm the opposite. I struggle to stand up and say stuff.
And I understand. There's a lot of people that are like that.
And
why should you have to?
Yeah.
Why should you have to?
He's bit his tongue the whole time, and bit his tongue, and bit his tongue, and bit his tongue the whole time.
And it's just worn him out.
And it came to a head this week, and he just shouted at him, "Speak to me the way you want me to speak to you."
Yeah.
And that's all he said.
That
And then he left.
That is honestly the best answer. That is exactly how
I
everyone
hate to
should
say
treat
it.
each other.
I hate to say it though. It's one of them things where I've had dickheads, and I think part of the reason why I do say stuff now is because I've had stuff like that in the past where I've just sat and bit my tongue. Whereas now, I don't know. I just don't take it.
I think you do learn eventually to get a little bit better. Because I've learned a few times to do things now, but not always.
Sometimes you could put it down to a person having a bad day, and you can usually make a judgment call on that. But when it goes on day after day, month after month, then you know this person is just genuinely an arsehole.
Yeah.
So well done, you've made it to our arsehole segment. Arsehole of the fucking year.
You are the arsehole.
To be honest, this guy is a boss. He's supposed to be a leader. He's supposed to be
just Nessa. Back up here. I don't like this guy being an arsehole.
I agree.
We're going to have something. We're going to have to pick a different title. A twat mangle.
Twat bangle.
Twat
bangle, yeah. Yes, you are our twat bangle of the week. There you go.
And definitely the big
we didn't have anything else better to say.
Because we honor assholes on this show.
Smeghead. Dan M says.
Yeah, I like Smeghead. No, that's too nice as well.
Yeah, I like
Smeghead
that because it's from Thingy, isn't it? Yeah, twat bangle.
Anyway, moving on. Who fancies a quiz? Shall we have a quiz?
Sure, why not? I got nothing better
Go
going
on then.
Why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay then.
Oh,
really
all right, everybody in the chat, put away Google, please. You know, no searching answer.
Who was it?
Right.
Who was it? Was it Colin that was the cheater last time?
I don't think he was. I don't think he was a cheater. I don't think they really
who
were.
was the cheater? Someone
there was no
one
cheater.
person.
They were just intelligent patrons. Is all we have.
One load of bollocks. Someone was definitely cheating last week. I'll call it.
Okay, I have 10 questions for you.
come on, let's bring it.
God, I hope I have 10 answers for you.
I forgot to keep an eye.
5 questions are truck or road related, and the other 5 questions are general knowledge. Okay, so there's some of these questions. It might be 1, it might be 2. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's at least 1 question that is based on a post I made in the month of June, and I'm telling you all for ages, and I think everybody forgot.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we have to not just we had to watch.
I wasn't
all
expecting
of your...
you to come around so soon.
Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to keep score. Okay. The Corriton Interchange is Wales's largest roundabout. It connects the M4 with Wales's longest road, which runs from south to north Wales. What is the road called?
The M1.
That's not even in Wales, but good guess.
How is that a good guess?
I have no idea.
I'm going to say the A470.
The Welsh.
That's cheating.
I just picked some random
The Welsh
letters.
Express.
So only one person has got that right.
What, me?
Wait, was that right?
Mihal got it right.
Yeah,
it's the A470.
So I got it right too.
David.
Am I supposed to remember the... No, it's the A470.
It's the longest road in Wales. Everybody knows it.
There you go. It's the Welsh Express. There you go. That's its nickname.
What?
Is this?
Yeah,
This
totally.
is some.
Do you not know that?
This quiz is some absolute BS already.
Right,
I'm
Thomas.
calling it now.
Thomas,
calling
for the
bullshit, I
last
have no idea.
month, I have been telling you all where to get the answer from, and none of you have gone to find it. So
No
I
way
have
was this
an-
on your thing.
You
I
can't
have
give
an
us homework.
excuse.
It's
If
less
I
likely
go on,
for us to...
if I go on any form of social media, I'll get about 10 messages all saying, "When's the next video out? When's the next video out?"
that's your problem. That sounds like a you issue.
So
Get a video out.
Listen, problems can be avoided, and I have been.
Okay, if you think Tom should bring a video out, say yay in the comments.
No. Let's not go there.
Too late,
Yay.
it's already gone out. It's
about
already
time.
gone out. And the
can't say
yays
my
are
Chinese
coming in.
one.
I am right.
They're right on
Anyway.
the keyboard, aren't they?
It's in progress.
If you go to my posts on Instagram, you will see a post about the Corriton Interchange roundabout, and the answer for the question is in the description. So it's been there all month. It's not my fault you choose to ignore me.
No way. Even if I swatted up
Oh,
next to
see?
the M4 junction 32 to Wales' longest road, the A470, which stretches from Cardiff in the south to Llandudno.
Where can
that
people?
accurate?
Llandudno.
Where can people go onto your
Is it-
social media
In the north
again?
of Wales.
On
Is it
Instagram.
Clan? Or is it
Flan.
Oh, I
Flan
love
with a bit of
Instagram.
spit and a bit of phlegm,
Flan.
and you got it right.
Flandidno?
Llandudno.
Flandidno.
Yeah, that one.
Anyway, move on to question 2. Well done, Mihal. Anyway,
Go on then, next one.
he is probably the most famous semi-truck ever. Who is he?
He?
A semi-truck.
A semi-truck?
He.
Is a
He.
Okay, in quotient. In
An
what's it called?
MAN.
Inverted,
Why?
yeah, inverted quotes.
Is this
He's
is this
probably
because
the most
we
famous semi-truck ever.
when you say he, are you doing
Mac.
that because we can't assume gender?
I'm going to say
No.
Mac.
I'm saying it
damn it! I was going to
because-
say Mac as well. It's the only one I can think of.
MAN.
It's not a brand of truck.
It's not.
What?
It's a character.
I've just seen.
Oh,
Damn it!
it is Mac then.
Turns out it
No,
might not
it's
be.
it's not. Daniel's
From
got
Thingy?
it right. It's Optimus Prime. Although
Oh,
technically he's
Optimus
a
Prime.
robot.
I
He's
thought
an
you meant
Optimus.
Mac from
Just to point
He's
out.
a semi.
the film one. The guy that plays Mac then from the
Yeah,
car
yeah.
ones, cars.
I mean,
Cars,
right.
yeah.
So just to point out, right, not to call you out on this bullshit question, but Optimus
Tom, you
Prime,
are disqualified for that.
right? He is a transformer who transforms into a truck.
as
He
Dan
is not a
says
truck.
He's an alien.
Who is
Yeah.
presumed
Yes.
to be a he gender.
Here is an argument.
Right,
all
but he's not. He's just.
before
he just
anything.
hides
Hold on, Tom.
it.
Okay, before any truck becomes a truck, they're parts, which is like a piece of metal isn't a truck until that metal gets put together to become a truck. You know
And
what I mean? It's
also-
like all that plastic, they don't know what it's going to be eventually, so it ends up turning into a truck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so
Also, they
I
got to
think
scan
the question
themselves,
is
haven't
sound.
they? Out of a truck. Like, you know, when you watch the Bumblebee one, and Bumblebee turns up as just a robot dude, and then he scans himself, and then he's a fancy car, isn't he?
Well, he was a car, then he scanned a nicer car.
Oh,
and
that
then
was it. He
became
was a
car.
beetle, and then he turned
That's
into
Not.
right.
He's a robot.
Challenger or whatever
He's
else.
hiding as a car.
No, because then they scan, so then
That's
all their
your aut-
parts technically are a car.
That's
No,
your
it's his
autistic brain,
That's
Tom,
his
looking too much into
disguise. It's his disguise. He's just disguising as it.
it. Okay.
No.
We're moving on, Tom.
No, we're not moving on. This is this is some bullshit, right? That's like saying someone in the army who has a ghillie suit on with all of his bush stuff on and has a camera. That's like saying he's a bush. Who also is a man, but
Tom.
he's a bush. No, he's a man. He's disguised as a fucking bush. He's
David,
in the
mute
army.
him.
He's
Mute him.
disguised.
Mute him.
No, I do actually think Tom's argument is very sound. It
Right, two
really-
people in the chat got
I
it
thought
right.
whatever he was going to spew was going to be utter garbage, but when
Right.
you think of it, it actually sounds it is, and so
Two people in the chat got it right.
I
And if-
think I should.
if-
No. I think I should get
No.
half a point for my good argument
No,
here.
if you two got that question right, you would not be sitting there saying this right now.
You know what? I still say that.
So
back
screw
in
the
Fairness.
pair of you. Question 3. Okay, which Netflix show had the highest streams in 2021?
Stranger Things.
I was going to say Stranger Things too.
Oh wait, no. It's
Witcher.
not. It's what's the Squid Games?
Oh!
Squid Games.
Oh, really? In what year? 2022?
If it's Squid
Oh,
Games,
no.
I won't tell you. So
No.
that the question's bullshit.
Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday?
No,
Okay, so the
2021.
answer has
No,
come up, so one of you
2023.
is right.
It's got to be
Probably
Stranger
Witcher.
Things. I'm going with Stranger Things.
I'm
actually.
going to say
I'm
I
sticking
said
with
Stranger
Squid
Things
Game.
too.
Oh, a lot of people are saying The Witcher now. I've already said that as a possibility. So.
By the way,
The
new
answer-
season of The
I'm up
Witcher
there.
is out.
I bet. Is it?
The
It's
answer
not, it's
is
not, it's
Squid
not,
Game.
It's not got him in.
Oh, Thomas.
Fuck yes! This question's good. I like this
Squid
question.
Game? That was rubbish.
I thought you said the answer was already given in the chat.
Yeah,
oh, wait.
I gave the
Oh.
answer.
Oh yeah, you. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was. In the
Oh
chat.
yeah, just
Okay,
oh, yeah,
next. True or false?
False.
Just quickly, is this the first point in 3 questions?
Yeah. Literally.
Wow.
Oh, it's the first point for you, yeah.
Right,
Still have yet
what?
to get one.
Daniel
group's got
and
it,
Dan
yeah.
M has a point, and so does Mihal.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In your face.
Okay, question. Are we on question 4? True or false? Halloween originated as an ancient Irish festival.
True.
False.
Says the Irishman.
Halloween.
It's an American thing, isn't
When
it?
you say Halloween, wait, what are we talking?
What, the film?
The holiday Halloween.
That's American.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah, the holiday will predate so much, so it must be true. But
False.
I bet it'll be also. It'll be true because you've got to
David's
think
gone very quiet.
Christmas. Christmas goes way beyond Christianity because it used to be like a Celtic thing, didn't it? And then before that, it would be something else.
Tell me what you're saying.
False.
You said true, Tom.
I
I
think
said
it's
true.
too believable to be true.
It's true.
Ah, bollocks.
It's true. So David
What's
and
that?
Tom were both right.
All right, trucker.
I knew that. I just wanted to go opposite.
Mihal got it. Colin got it. Dan got it. Well done. I don't think that was an easy one because I didn't know that, to be fair.
I only
Well,
found that out
it's
like a
always
year ago.
American.
By the way, that wasn't
Although-
something.
Sorry, I was you on. Sorry.
I only found out like a year ago. I didn't grow up knowing that knowledge. I just
But the
remember like, oh,
The thing was, it wasn't Halloween though.
All Hallows Eve.
Yeah, but as in like Halloween, as in what we traditionally know as like Halloween, because that's kind of developed over time, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, but
I think it
this
was like
question was where it
Halloween.
originated.
Thing.
Everything
Yeah.
Yeah.
originates as something
You
completely
can't
different
argue-
than what it
Tom,
currently
you
is.
got it right. Why are you arguing it?
I'm not arguing it.
He would argue if he was right, he argues if he's wrong.
I think I'm just argumentative tonight.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, let's go for another question. The American Truck Racing Association served as the opening to what cult classic film?
Read the question out one more time.
Classic.
Sorry.
The American Truck Racing Association served as the opening to what cult classic film?
fine. Top Gun. I've no idea.
Cannonball Run.
The only one I ever know is Convoy. Is there any other truck films?
Oh,
Is it a truck film?
Yes.
okay.
Are there any truck films apart from Convoy? Oh,
Need
there's
to
the
see.
that one there. Oh, that's TV show, wasn't it? It was Trucker
Road
and
Truckers.
that one with the with Liam Neeson on Netflix, but that's not a really
Oh, there's
cult.
that.
That's not
There's
a
also
cult
one-
classic.
There's also one like a TV show with a trucker and a chimp, and like they go take on like terrorists, and there's also a helicopter.
I'm
Can
sorry.
I give you a clue?
Yeah. It's crazy. I'll send you.
I
I'll
want
send
to
you
watch
it for
this.
later. It's wild. Yeah.
Do you want a clue
Okay,
for
what
this
was that?
one?
Yes.
Dan M is very close, but not quite right.
What was Smokey and the
and
Bandit?
the Bandit.
Smokey and the Transit? No. That was good. Come on, that was good. Bandity and the Smokey.
I
How
really
can you
want to
be
give
close to
Dan M a
Smoke and
point for
Bandit?
that, but I can't because it's not quite right.
Oh, what?
Did he
You
spell
know,
it wrong?
you know, sometimes you have a movie like Smokey and the Bandit, and then they do a sequel.
2? Smokey and the
2.
Bandit 2?
Smokey and the Bandit
No.
2.
No.
Nobody got it, but Dan M was close. I'm tempted
Dan
to
M
give
got
Dan
it.
a
No, he
half
did
point.
get it.
for
What
that.
is it?
before
2?
you.
Is it 2?
It's 2, yeah.
Oh my God, he gets the point.
Yeah, he got the point.
Should we
No
give
way
him
I was
that?
getting that.
Can I get a bonus point for my ingenious one?
Yeah, I think so. Half a point.
Smokey
I
and the
think she should get half
Transit.
a point for that. Yeah.
No,
That'd
it's
be a
not
great
right.
kids show.
Hey, you know what? If it comes down to a tie, Chloe, I'll make sure you win.
Oh, thanks, David.
Okay.
I appreciate that one. I'm not even close to you guys, so I don't know why I'm appreciating that one.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
What company was initially known as Blue Ribbon Sports?
Perhaps.
What?
Was Blue Ribbon Sports.
It
American
is a
English?
sports company.
Nike.
Blue Ribbon. There's a beer called
Adidas.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Blue Ribbon Sports.
Nike.
I would have to say. Sorry, what company? Is it the question? What company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What company was
sports
originally known as Blue Ribbon Sports?
I reckon it's
Seconds.
Nike because of the tick. So that could have been like a blue ribbon.
No. The Nike symbol that was stolen off us. Well, not stolen, but he got some student just to make some different things. And like it was just like some lass, I think it was, and she it only cost him like 50 quid, and it's like one of the most recognised trademarks in the world. It's not worth what it should have been, but
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh.
some of the answers
I thought
are
would
Nike,
be-
Nike, and Adidas.
well, I was going to go for Adidas. Is what I was going to go for because I thought that Adidas has got the stripes, and I thought
Yeah, and
sometimes
originally it might have
I
been
do.
a ribbon. Yeah.
I thought maybe like can't be Puma, can't be.
I'm going to say Umbro.
What's the symbol for Umbro again?
It's like a
I
clover.
can't remember.
Not a
All right,
clover.
I'm going Adidas. I'm sorry.
I you know what? I think we're going down the line
Umbro
of
is the
trainers and we
diamond,
should
isn't
not
it?
be.
Is it them? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I'm sold on Adidas.
I
it
just
is,
didn't want to
yes,
choose
right,
Nike or Adidas.
Adidas.
So we're waiting for the
Not
answer now.
Adidas.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna go. I'd lock it in at Adidas, but I don't know. It's just a
David, what are you
absolute
saying?
stuff.
Sorry.
Umbro.
Okay.
Umbro.
The answer is Nike.
Oh, you're joking! I had it the
It was
first time,
originally
and then
known-
Tom threw me off.
It was originally known as
Yeah.
Blue Ribbon Sports, but it turned out that someone else had already taken the name, so they had to change it.
Okay.
Fuck. God, these are hard
Tom.
tonight. These
I
are
literally-
hard.
Chloe said Nike first
I
off.
did. And then he threw me with that curveball by giving
Dan
the
M
facts.
gets it. Trucker Colin gets it. Fair play.
Whatever, I'm still on my zero. Fudge you.
Okay. Let me put a tick by that so I know I've read that one.
Okay,
Okay.
got him.
How many ghosts chase Pac-Man in the
How ma-
start of each game?
4.
3. Wait, no, 4.
At the very start
Oh,
or throughout the
shit.
game?
At the very
Yellow.
start.
So immediately
Pink.
there's like, is there some inside in the bullpen waiting to come out or what? Like, 'cause
yeah.
at-
No,
at-
it's
at
not
first-
the ones that are, it's not the ones that appear after. It's ones that are immediately on the screen to start the
It's
game.
4.
Oh.
What? As in the pen, as that you can see, because they don't come out straight away, do they?
Yeah, it's the ones that first come out. It's the ones that you first see on the first shot of the game.
I'm gonna say 2. I don't know the answer, but I'm gonna say 2.
Chloe said 4. Colin said 4. Daniel said 4. Dan M said 6. And then Dan M changed his mind to 2.
He heard my answer.
Tom,
I
what do you
don't know.
Agree
I'm
that
sure-
I'm the smartest person.
telepathically.
I'm trying to think. It's either 3 or 4, and I cannot. I'm trying to visualize it in my head.
do it,
Just go
dip,
for a
cow
gamble.
shit, and pick one.
I'm gonna go 3, but I've got a horrible feeling it's 4.
It's 4.
Fuck!
I got one.
It's 4. Yes, you've got one, Chloe.
Yes. Yes.
you.
Daniel says in the chat, talking of Pac-Man, have you seen the videos on TikTok from the American trucker who does Pac-Man noises when cars are
Yes.
riding in
Wagga,
lane?
wagga,
I
wagga,
have
wagga, wagga,
seen that
wagga.
one.
It's
That
great,
one's
isn't it?
So good.
It's when cars keep drifting on the dotted lines.
Yeah,
Bloody
and he'll
brilliant.
Very, very
just go
angry.
wagga, wagga,
Oh.
wagga, wagga until he
I
comes
tell you what,
off. It's great.
it blows my mind when he goes, "Oh, look at how close they're cutting in." You think, "Fuck me!
We get it worse than that.
I'll take you on the M6, lad. I'll put some fucking airs in your chest, lads."
They give us so much room over here in America compared to you guys. Like I've been on regular buses, you know what I mean? And like, how in God's name is this okay? Like, it seriously freaks me out. Where like,
Yeah.
they're like driving next to the curb. Why are people standing next to the curb? You know what I mean? And of course, the mirror is definitely going over the curb. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just it's a different
Yeah,
game
that's
over,
like
over
over
there.
here.
I've had it where, and I think everyone's had this previously. It's always this. It's always this thing where you look, you're coming onto a junction, and you look, and you're like, "Is there a fucking car there?" Has everyone done that? Like when you're looking down, and you
Yeah.
suddenly realise there's a car
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
directly below you. Fucking,
Yeah.
You can't see the bastard.
Yeah.
Because they've cut in so close to you.
Yeah. And you just can't even see him. Yeah. It's terrifying.
And it's so
Bastards.
often, isn't it? It's like every day.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And what's bizarre, obviously I work nights, as you know. They do it at night as well, and they think just because their lights are on, you can see them. But their
Really?
lights, yeah, but their lights get hidden in the truck lights because truck lights are brighter and they display
Yeah.
further. So you can't see
Wow.
them, even though their lights are on, because their lights are hidden in yours. It's bizarre. Anyway,
God,
next
that's
question.
terrifying.
Have we lost
Yeah, go
David?
on.
Where's he gone? Oh,
gonna
he's
be
there.
it.
I can see you. Right, this is a multiple choice question.
Okay.
What
Ooh.
interstate is the longest in the US? I-90 or I-95?
David?
I'm going to answer last.
David,
Oh,
no.
he
That's because he knows it.
What's the longest? I'm going 95 because it's a bigger number. That's my reasoning by it. But then I don't like David's chuckle.
He knows
I
the
thought I
an-
was still
Of course he
muted.
knows the answer.
I
was like
think
his
it's
chuckle, like,
90. I
idiot.
can't. I do know 95 for something. Because does I-95, does that go through California? And it's
California.
does it not? Why do I know I-95? What is that? Something like it's I hear it's a TV show that I hear it a lot on.
No idea.
Well, you probably have.
I'm
because
going
it's
95.
All right, I-95 runs north
90.
and south. By the way, 90 runs east and west.
Okay, do they have it where odds go one way, evens go the other way? Ah, I did
Yeah,
wonder that.
the higher the number, the
That's
more
clever.
east it goes. The higher the number, it also goes north. So so if you have an odd number that is going north and south and it's low, then it's more west. And if it's like I-5, Interstate 5 would be all the way over on the west coast. I-95 is all the way over in the east coast, while
That's
I-10
clever.
is down south. I-90 is up north. So there you
Okay,
Makes
well,
sense
that
when you
makes
talk
sense.
about it like that,
Yeah.
go. Yeah. So.
I've already given David his point because I know he knows the answer.
All right, Tom, what are you saying? You're taking too long. You're
90.
Googling.
Oh, sorry, 90. I wasn't. Sorry. I was apparently. I'm just going to break the illusion here for a second. My kids are arguing downstairs. I've got something called Family Link. So what I'm currently doing is I'm unlocking phones downstairs. So I'm currently,
I have to keep doing that.
I am trying to be a podcast host, but I'm also trying to be like a dad as well at the same time. It's real hard, guys. It's real hard.
Chloe, what's your answer for this one?
I said 95 just because it's a bigger number.
95.
That was my going. But obviously I'm
David,
wrong, 'cause
do I
they
need to
didn't
ask
explain.
you?
Yeah, 90.
It is, it's 90. 3,021 miles, 4,862 kilometres.
Fuck me.
That is
serious
huge,
distance.
isn't it?
That's massive.
So,
I couldn't even dream
yeah,
of a road like that.
Dan M, you got it right. Trucker Colin, Daniel.
That's what she said.
So yeah, well done to you guys. You got it right as well. And Tom, you got it right.
While
done,
being a dad.
Tom.
Do you need a minute?
No. Well, no. I should have fixed it. Well,
Okay.
I'm dadding in real time here, folks.
2 questions left. Okay, what manufacturer of European trucks has the lion for its logo?
MAN.
Well, everyone is saying MAN.
What do you mean has the line for it?
The lion for the logo.
Oh, the lion. Lion.
lion.
MAN. David,
I
I'll
will
help you a little
have
bit. It's
to
an MAN.
say, hold on. I will have to say, man.
Man, that's sexist. Did anyone see
It's
that
a
post I put
woman.
up on my Instagram this week? And I put a WO in front of the man.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
I had to
Yeah.
do that.
I saw that one. I thought that was brilliant.
Daniel says they do shit coaches as well. I like that.
Are we right? It's an MAN, isn't it?
It's an MAN.
Yeah.
Should we give everybody a point for that?
Oh yeah, that was an easy one. I like that one. Okay.
Okay, last question.
Are we already on the last? We already done 10.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
we're on the
I've
last
got
one.
like 1 point.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready.
Which country has the longest life expectancy?
I'm
Hang
going to
on,
say
who's
Japan.
winning at the moment? Who's winning at the moment?
Not me. Probably Tom.
I can't tell you because it's
Longest
that
life
close.
expectancy.
No, you got to tell us now.
Switzerland, Japan, Iceland. Okay, who else?
Okay, so what country lives the longest?
Which country has the longest life expectancy?
See, I was going to say a Nordic, but then Dan M put Japan, and that's a good. I don't know now.
I said Japan.
Or did you say Japan as well?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be something random. Like Alaska. No. What's the other
Alaska's
one?
not a country.
Iceland. Iceland. They both got ice on them. I'm going Iceland.
So much
there, 'cause
silence.
I think.
So
I think
they
those.
do have an age. Ah, fuck.
Japan. There's too much silence going on.
Has everyone finished guessing
Tom,
or not?
I
Tom
don't
hasn't
know.
guessed.
I don't.
Tom.
There's so
Come
much
on,
pressure
Tom.
because I don't know it. Because if I get this wrong,
Obviously,
then I
if you
might
don't know
lose.
it,
I
you've got to
don't
choose
know.
just a random country.
Just go.
Say Germany.
Go Russia.
Essex.
Essex.
I'm gonna say Norway. I'm gonna go with my original
Ooh.
guess. That's where I was gonna go originally. I think Japan might be it, but I'm just gonna go with my original gut.
I'm going somewhere
we'll go
cold
from
because
there.
I reckon all the illnesses get frozen.
Norway's cold.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm not because I went for Iceland, but do you know what I mean? That was my reasoning behind it. Where have you gone for, David?
Japan.
Oh, okay. Go on
Okay.
in. Come on, Nessa.
Nobody has it.
Okay, hold on. Nobody has it.
Oh,
but
no
I would like
one
to-
has
I would
it.
like to. I would like to guess again.
Can we get a clue?
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Japan is second. So it's not Japan.
China?
Japan is second. It's real close.
Can't be China.
China's close.
It can't. What? Is it?
Hong
it's-
Kong? Is that in China?
There's only a difference of 2 months.
Nepal.
It has to be some Asian country, yeah?
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's an Asian country.
I said Hong Kong, but is
North
that a country
Korea.
or is that just a?
Philippines. Laos.
Oh, we've not got it. Come on.
Amsterdam.
What is it? What is it?
All right, what's the answer? Nobody got it
Yeah.
right.
Oh, Hong Kong. No, because
It's-
Hong Kong's not a
Hong
country.
Kong
and
is
if you
a
say
city.
yeah, if you say Hong Kong's a country, then the fucking Chinese government will
fucked
come
up.
in like SWAT.
The answer is
but-
China.
No!
China.
What?
And the
No.
highest city is Hong Kong.
Wow.
Oh,
Is that 'cause they
I
don't
should
have
have
a
known
face
this
mask
because
and
this
yeah.
has been a massive issue with China. That's the reason why they're
can only
removing
have one
their two kid policy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've realised, oh shit, everyone's getting like real old, and there's no one to look after them.
So the,
We're-
the average age in China is 85 years
The
and 2
average
months.
age.
Yeah, and then Japan is
Age.
second with 85.
Wow.
Oh god, what's England?
We're not in the top 10.
Oh god.
Are you guys in the
God.
top 100?
We're not in the top 20. The US is
moving.
number 33.
Well, where are we? I don't give a fuck about the US. Where are we? No, you don't
We're
have
not
to
even
scroll
in
that
it.
far.
I cannot see it.
Oh
No.
no!
Unless
We're
I
all gonna
missed it.
die.
I'll go back up in case I've missed it. So
Oh,
we've
wow,
got
wait.
China, Japan, Switzerland, Singapore, Italy.
Switzerland. Interesting.
Switzerland
Spain.
was up there.
Italy's
Australia.
higher than us.
Italy is an average age of 81. 84,
God damn.
sorry. Yeah, Iceland, South Korea, Israel, Sweden,
said
France,
Iceland.
Malta, Canada, Norway, Ireland. Ireland is 18.
Whoa!
What? But it's only over there.
What, the
Oh my.
age or the opposition?
No, it's at
Because
number
either
18.
one could work out.
Whereas Ireland has an average age of 82 years and
Whoa.
8 months.
David, you lot need to move back. That's
I
what's
know
up
I need
here.
to move back, all right, yeah.
United Kingdom is number 29, average age of 81 and 7
Oh, okay.
months.
Okay, I can
Okay.
do.
I
I
can
can
deal with
live to
that.
81.
That's
I'm
alright.
happy with that.
That's all right.
That's average. So
That's
No,
all right.
I'm
I'd be
just
happy.
saying, if
I'd be happy
81,
with
yeah.
70, to be honest with you. Being realistic, I've kind of like, yeah, there's no way I'm living past 70.
Yeah, do you
Mate,
know what I was thinking the
I'll
other
be happy
day?
if I
Point.
make it past 50.
at this
I was
point, I'll be
thinking the
lucky
other
to make
day-
it past 40.
Would you like to get old or would you not?
Okay.
I'd like to live
Yes.
till I'm 150, honestly. You know, I
Would
really
you?
would. But being realistic, like, there's so many things wrong with me. That bloody hell, I'd be lucky.
Can you imagine being
The idea of dying
old?
terrifies me. I
It
am
does.
not up for dying anytime
Honest
soon.
to God, it scares the living shit out of me, especially when you just stop and think of
Oh.
like the nothingness.
Yeah,
that comes
there's
from
Me
nothing.
Mihal says my dad is 84 and still going strong.
Oh,
Have you ever watched a
Sorry,
TV series
Chaka
called
Collins said-
Torchwood?
drink feck
Torchwood.
woman, as Father Jack
Exactly.
used to say. So if you turn out like Father Jack, it's all good.
Fucking Father Ted is so good.
Also,
So
the
good.
the women live longer than the men.
Yeah, no, I know that one.
Mm.
That's
Anyway,
it.
we
need
have a
more
winner.
sleep as well.
We have a winner. Drum
We
roll.
have a winner. Yeah.
We have Colin with 5.
Whoa.
So he had
You
he had a rating of
cheat.
50%. Well done, Colin.
Wait, didn't he cheat last time, Colin?
Yes. We have a joint second place, which
Sorry,
is Daniel and Dan M. They both had 4.
Wait,
Oh, well
so we don't
done.
even come in the top 3? Fuck.
We gotta start. We gotta
Yeah,
stop.
You don't know yet
shit.
because that is joint second place, and in joint third place is Mihal, David, and Tom with 3.
Oh, well done.
Chloe, you had 2.
Nice.
I
Well
brought up
done.
Maria. Woo!
Well,
That's the
that
best
was.
place to be in.
Fuck, they were hard. Them questions.
Well, I'm
They
not
were
going to
real
give it to you
hard.
every week, am I?
You were going to talk about
They were
Torchwood
hard.
That's
Tom.
what she said? Question mark.
because
sorry, David.
living forever, like Torchwood, the guy doesn't die. The main
no, it
character.
wasn't-
That's cool. He doesn't
it
get old
wasn't-
either, does he?
So it wasn't that. It was they do this whole like kind of thing on death, and the fact that when you die, there is just there's nothing. But like you kind of from what they say, it's like you're aware that there's nothing. And yeah, it's I don't know.
But
There's
isn't
like,
that why
you've got-
people
it's
believe in
kind of like-
God? Is so that when they die, they know that they're going somewhere else, because otherwise they go insane. A lot of people go, you know.
Yeah,
But then,
as an atheist,
if
that's
you're
not
aware
going to go
there's
well for me, is
nothing-
it?
If you're aware there's nothing then. So you're not aware, surely, because there's nothing.
No, you're aware in your current living state that there's nothing, which is very hard to accept. You know what I mean? So a lot of people do turn to God because they think, it's better to believe in God. That way, you know you're going somewhere after you die.
Right.
know?
I believe in reincarnation. I reckon I'll turn up as an animal. There you go.
An animal.
Yeah.
I always think
would-
think of Quagmire. Why he reincarnates into is a condom. And he goes giggity giggity, and then he sees 2 guys.
I love how Daniel's put
This-
Chloe will turn into
sorry.
a lay-by. My own special
Infamous at
lay-by.
that point.
I'm gonna be a transformer.
We need to try and find out which lay-by it is, and actually put a sign and just have like Chloe's lay-by.
Oh, that'd be
What,
awesome.
actually have one?
I
How
totally
long will
think
it
we
stay
should
up?
do that.
Honestly,
100%
I think
should.
my boss would probably already do that quite happily.
Do it. Oh
Send
my
me the
God, please.
coordinates,
Still
Chloe.
tells
I'm going to
people
do
about
it.
Yeah. Should we get in contact with Chloe's boss and see if we can arrange this?
Oh, yes.
Would actually do it.
It's fucking amazing, so good. Should I go next with
Yeah, go ahead.
my
Yeah,
topic? It's
why
not?
not?
It's not really a topic. I started my new job this week. I
How's
started my
it
new
going,
job.
Tom?
Yeah, it's not going too bad. It's weird getting back used to class 2s. There are some major issues, by the way.
Can you even
So
call
what is it
yourself
you're
a
in?
truck driver?
Van
The only
Gogh.
real truck driver
Vaguely.
here is Nessa. I'm just saying that right now.
vaguely? Oh my god, that's true.
She's the only
Holy
real
shit,
one.
That's true.
I don't even
Thank
drive a
you,
truck anymore.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you.
Yeah, so
I did
drive
drive on the
great.
M6 this week
All right.
for one junction.
Oh, wow.
Well done. You like me then? You never leave
Yeah.
your area. It's great.
Yeah, it's real weird. But I
At least you
I
know
didn't-
you're going home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was back at 4:30 every day. It's real.
do
nice.
you have a
Oh,
do you
wow.
have a bed in the back still?
Oh, I do not know. It is an LF cab, which
Yeah, that doesn't mean
those
shit
people.
to me.
Really?
Some
It's-
people
How do
know,
you
some
fit in
people
there?
don't. I do not. It
How
is
do
a
you fit?
massive issue, and they're having to get me a new truck because I don't fit. in the
Ah,
front.
no way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're gonna have to. Yeah,
Oh,
he says he might have found because it's a
Are you
22
driving like
plate.
this?
Oh no, it's
Wha-
not
what's-
that. It's
what's-
my knees. They're just locked in place. I can't. If I need to turn left and use the left indicator, I need to bring my knee up in the air so I
Oh,
can use
wow.
the indicator
Oh.
because my knee is pressing against the indicator, and
I would just
if-
let you go. It's be cheaper
And
just to let you go and get a different driver.
If it
put your
rains
arm out the
too
window.
hard, if it rains too hard, I can't use the windscreen wipers on full. I can only use them on one notch.
Oh wow, that's
So
your
I
fault
have
for
to-
being
I ha-
8
so
feet
what I have
tall.
to do, I have
my
to
actual God.
manually do the windscreen wipers with my by turning them on and off to make them go faster.
Mm.
Do you
it's-
look like, in the clowns where lots of clowns get out of
Yes.
a tiny car?
Yes,
Do you look
yes,
like that?
Yes, exactly like that. Exactly like that.
Oh my actual
Real
God.
bad.
Okay,
It's real
Tom,
bad.
you actually need to make like shorts about this, about your daily life
No.
in these
Oh my
trucks.
gosh, yes.
How amazing would that be? Oh, it's raining. I can't indicate, or like
We
use
at
my
least need a
wipers.
picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's.
please
I
do.
might put a picture. What I'll do is I'll put a picture on the Discord for
Yes.
the Patreons, but I'm not putting it on the fucking main thing. Sorry, everyone
Oh,
else.
we need pictures.
You need to. These pictures are behind a paywall. Suck it.
Who are you? Who are you working for now again? Was it Travis Perkins?
So Travis Perkins, yeah.
I know,
has
and
been
you used
talk
work
about
for
me
these
doing
guys
videos,
before.
actually.
And
yeah.
my next question was, are you going to be doing videos with them? And are they letting you?
There's been talk about it, yeah. I did a training session, like it was like an online training session with like 10 other guys, and the instructor recognized me immediately.
Oh wow.
Hey.
Immediately, and I was like, "Oh,
That's
shit."
probably because you did one of my favourite videos of yours at Travis Perkins, where you were fitting
Really?
that air thing and you was cutting the pipe.
That was not at Travis Perkins. That
Was it
was at
not?
Dent Logistics, and it was in a Scania. And
Oh,
that's one of my. I
I love that video.
mentioning that now.
I love it.
That video. So for those people who don't know, I
love it.
I
I'm gonna play it on the YouTube video.
So on I got this air hose, and I'd never got an air hose before, and I'd figured out. Someone had said, "Oh, you can plug it into the dashboard," but I didn't know how to take the panel off at that point. There, or maybe I did. I tried, but basically, I've been someone had told me, but it was just some random guy of how to fit it, and he said, "You've got to cut this pipe," and
This is already bad.
he says once you've cut it, you fit the two ends on, and it just connects, and you can just put it in. It takes 2 minutes. And so I took this vague information. I didn't read the instructions, and I just got a Stanley knife and started cutting this fucking wire.
And
And the
the
next thing,
out.
air, fucking everywhere. You can hear it on the microphone picking it up. It's struggling to pick up my voice, and you can see there's this moment in my voice where I'm like, "This wasn't supposed to happen. I have no idea what it is."
He
And
just
so I just
blurts
thought,
out. Was I supposed to dump the air first? Oh well, carries on cutting. My
and
favourite
you can
video.
hear you can hear the level of panic, which is apparently none. I
None.
just don't give
There
a shit
wasn't
at this
any.
point.
It's like, oh, he just passed on. Oh well, never mind. Carry on cutting. That's
It's
your
real
first
bad.
video that I ever commented on.
Is it really?
Yeah, I said something like, "You really have a good radio voice. Have you thought about doing radio or podcast or something like that?"
Yeah.
And now look at you.
Turns out.
I should have been.
Who would
being
have
paid all
thought
this
when you were
time.
posting that thing there, all these
Ah.
years later, we would have now be on a podcast together.
Yeah.
Aw. It's weird how
Oh,
things
it's all sentimental. Sorry.
somehow.
Somehow.
Have you ever met
but yeah,
anybody?
Amazing.
Have you ever stood next to someone taller than you?
Yes.
Yes, Tom.
I used to. So I used to live in Rome, and I used to.
I'm sorry.
I was
How
trying
long
to-
have you been living in Rome? Like for what? Like a week?
And I lived there for like over a year.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
That's
I didn't
really
know
random.
this.
Okay.
What age were you? I'm not sure you want to tell a story and everything. I'm sorry. I'm really curious about this. Like, do you speak Italian? What's going on?
No, I understand. I understand a little Italian, but the thing is, because I lived in Rome, if you want to learn Italian, don't go to Rome, because no one wants to help you learn Italian. They all want to learn English because it's one of them languages where you have to learn English to get a job, really.
Right.
So like you go into a cafe like vorrei un caffè doppio per favore, and the first thing they'll go is, "So you want a coffee? You want you want an espresso or something like that?" Basically, they just repeat it back in English, and
You never
you're like,
learned.
yeah, and fuck. So you just kind of gave up. Like, so, like the swear words, like some like if someone's a dickhead, like cazzo, vaffanculo, something like that. So yeah, but either way, so I used to.
Should I bleep that?
Rome. Oh yeah, you definitely should believe that. Actually, they're really my favorite Italian. My favorite Italian swear word is porcadillo or porcadillo, which is your god is a pig, which is a great insult. I just think that's fantastic.
That's amazing.
And the other ones like like Kikatso, it's like what the fuck, or
Kit
Alright.
Kat, so.
Anyways.
Okay, so tall people.
Kikatso. Oh yeah, so I sold sold tours of the Vatican. This is like just a little side gig that I had, where basically we turn up in the morning, we just sell tours, and you just go up to people in the street, which I've done previously because I used to do fundraising and shit like that. So I'm happy just walking up to some random person on the street and just saying whatever. But one of the things that I used to have in my arsenal was any tall lads that came up, I'd go to them, "Hello, shorty," because there's this immediate thing with them, because we're tall guys. Because
Like
you
a cult.
get people come up to you all the time and they're like, "Oh, you're really tall," or they make a joke or something like that. And when someone says that to you, your instant thing of like is a bit of annoyance. But then they'll turn and they'll look at me and go, "Oh shit, this person is way taller than me." So I basically have like a get out of jail free card. And at that point there, they've stopped, and I can then sell them a tour of the Vatican. So fantastic. €50, I get a tenner. Lovely jubbly. I
You
did
took advantage of your tallness.
Fucking right, I did. It's called sales love. So I stopped this guy, and I was like, "Hello, shorty," and I was like, "Holy fuck." And this guy stops, and I don't know why I didn't really kind of clock at how big he was, but he was 7 foot. He was like 7 foot.
Did you get complacent?
Seven-
Because you're always
7
taller?
foot 7?
Possibly at 7'7" or something like that.
Oh my god.
He could jump without
fucking-
jumping.
He towered over me. I have never in my life felt like that. I was looking up at this guy, and I'm 6 foot. I'm 7 foot, near enough, and I was having to look up at this guy. It was weird. I have never ever felt like that. It was such a bizarre experience that I still remember that feeling of looking up at this guy and just thinking, and there was this moment in myself where I was like, I feel short. I've never been so
For
happy.
your first time ever.
I genuinely, I was like, I don't know. I kind of, for a moment, I wanted to live in that moment forever, because it just felt really nice to just
Not be the
be
tallest person.
short.
You wanted to
It
be
was
his
really
friend.
Nice.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
what
But he was
ethnicity
Russian,
was
so
Friends.
chances are he's like Z propaganda and stuff like that. So, yeah.
What,
anyways,
what ethnicity is he?
Russian.
Russian, which
First
is
of all,
white.
yeah. Well, yeah.
That's so
No, he's very
random.
white. The massive fucking white Russian.
Mhm.
Not
A
the
white
drink.
Russian.
So
Ah,
How
okay.
did
I beat you to
were you-
it by a second.
I actually said it first, and then you said it, but at the time, so it's more like the same time.
Fuck off.
Were you quite intimidating when you were going up to all these people? Is this why you were selling stuff? Because you were just like, buy this now. No?
So
Is that your impression of Tom?
Yeah, that was
honestly,
dead
it's uncanny.
accurate.
Uncanny Valley, yeah. To an extent, but what I would do is I found ways of like reducing my height down. So I'd stand with my legs
Go
really
on your
far
knees,
apart.
walk.
No,
Put a pair of shoes. Put a pair of shoes on your knees and walk.
No,
I mean, I'd be more freaked out if this dude was crawling at me. I'd be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm out.
Hey, come and buy some from me. I don't know why I sound like that, but no, like so I stand with my legs really far apart and like kind of bring my height down, or I'd like lean on stuff quite a lot, just try and kind of just. I'll be honest with you, I
You
feel
didn't walk
really
around like
self-conscious
that,
about
did
my.
you? Like waddle. You didn't waddle.
No,
You just
no.
stood
When
there.
I walk like a normal human being. I don't waddle.
If
That's
you
not-
said
you-
your
we-
arms like
you-
your
we've-
legs really far apart. Why are you going to
We've
walk like
met.
that?
You've
You look
walked
weird.
with me. You know how I walk.
Yeah, I know how you walk. But
Surely you would have
you
noticed
said
me
you like-
waddling around
I don't know. That's all.
like
I
a
would
fucking
notice.
penguin, apparently. I don't know.
You're too tall for
Where the
that.
fuck is
Do
the
you have
podcast
to-
going this week?
when you buy clothes, do you have to go to a certain specific store or like just a
Yes.
regular whatever? Okay,
It's real bad.
Jeez, that must really
so
suck.
so
Were you tall as a
we-
child? Did you have to buy extra big clothes?
Yes. Yeah.
God,
yeah.
we're getting
Oh,
right
yeah.
into this now, aren't we? I want
Apparently,
to
yeah.
know everything.
So
Did you know you're
TPs
tall?
Yeah, no, right. TPs that they're having issues.
like you're
trying to
another
find me
breed of
some
something.
Trousers.
Toilet
Can't
paper
get any
had
no,
problems.
trousers. Can't get them anywhere. Cannot get them
TPs.
anywhere.
Is that-
Yeah, why are you saying
So,
TP
yeah,
for
Travis
toilet paper?
Perkins.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, TPs. Travis Perkins. TPs. It's just a short.
Did you know the tallest
Yeah.
person ever recorded was
9'5".
back in 1907? Someone called Jose Punlos, 10'6".
oh wow.
Yes, I think there's a.
Holy
Isn't there like a mannequin
fuck.
dude of him in some place?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, in Ripley's,
Is that-
believe it or
him?
not.
Is that
Ripley's,
the guy?
That's probably him.
in Ripley's? Is that
Yeah.
him?
I think.
Oh,
so.
I thought he had a different name.
I think.
Wow.
I think it's the same dude, isn't it? And then
I've seen that, and it's really weird. Like it doesn't
His
seem real
shoes.
how big he
Yeah.
is.
Jesus
he could
Christ.
stand on you and squish you like a giant.
Well, he
God,
has.
Sorry?
His mum must have been ripped in half.
Well, maybe he wasn't
I
born.
don't think he was that
he
big.
wouldn't
as a
have been born
baby.
that big.
Well, he had a disease where his bones just won't stop growing. He literally is a
What
disease.
are you going with, Tom? That he was born a bit like a horse or something, where these legs come out first. Really long.
Honestly,
and
that's
just keep
the only way I
going.
can explain it. Yeah.
It just keeps going.
The current living tallest person in the world is a man called Sultan Kosan, born in 1982. He's 8'3", and he's a Turkish farmer.
Turkish farmer
8'3".
didn't join the NBA.
For 3.
And he's in the Guinness Book of World Records.
And he's a Turkish farmer.
Hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
Fair enough.
That's huge. That is huge. I don't understand where, because again, like trying to get clothes at this height is just so fucking hard.
Could you be considered disabled?
Yes, that
Yeah?
is. I am technically yes.
So you can.
I once had an argument with an airline about this because I wanted to get the. She was being an ass about this because I said I needed to get the where basically where the doors are
Yeah, the exit row.
for like the exit. Because obviously I don't fit in the normal seats. I literally
Right.
can't fit in a normal airline seat. My knees are pressed right up against it.
Yeah, I can imagine that's uncomfortable. Yeah.
But I said to her that she said, "Oh well, I'm going to have to give preference to this person." I said, "No, I don't fit in it. Technically, I'm disabled." And so she goes, "Oh well, if you're disabled, I can't put you in it because you need to be able-bodied." I said, "Look at me. I'm very clearly able-bodied, but I don't physically fit in the seat. I need to be able to sit in a seat I can fit in." So, anyways, I then got put into this chair, and the woman came along. The stewardess came along, walked up, and saw my knees up against it, and I was like, I can't sit in this seat. And she goes, and then I got where's first class. So fuck that woman. I got first class.
Nice one.
Fair play.
It-
That's
it-
how you do it.
regularly?
And I even got like all of like the nice little bits and stuff. So if that woman had just put me into the regular seat, which I'd fucking asked for in the first place, wouldn't have had to pay, but wouldn't have to
Well, not
make
the
me go
regular
first
seats,
class.
but-
So yeah.
Well, hang on.
Basically.
If she didn't put you in the regular seat, though, you wouldn't have got first class. She did you a
That's
favour.
another way of looking at it, I guess. Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
this bit of
She knew what she
ranting
was
again,
doing.
hasn't it? I do rant a lot, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I initiated that rant for
stories,
you.
though.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it though because it must be very different to be your sort of breed,
Wait,
tall and
Dan M's just put saying that David's put giraffes on screen when Tom talks
David
about being
has got
tall.
giraffes. I've noticed.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't.
You did.
I can't tell if he's telling the truth or not.
I didn't. It was the first option that came on the on the
Yeah.
YouTube.
It heard
For those
what we
people
were
who are
talking about. I went,
listening.
oh, tall things.
For those people listening, we've got green screens behind us, and we've got different things in the background. David's got giraffes.
Hey, look,
which
I
is
have
just,
not a
which,
giraffe
by the way,
anymore, it's a zebra. Okay, it's giraffe.
as a snowflake, David, I find that offensive.
So, Tom, what truck are they getting you then, and how quickly are they getting it? Because that was originally what we brought up.
fairly soon, and it's a CF cab, which I fit in a CF. That's fine. I can manage a CF.
Is it going to be like a 6-wheeler or 8-wheeler again, or just?
It'll be a 6-wheeler, so it'll be going from a 4 to a 6. But,
oh, nice.
God, so it's only with this conversation.
Is that to counteract the weight as well, though?
So this is how much of a class 1 tipper driver I had.
You asked the question, didn't you, during the week? You did.
I sent a picture of my weight plate to the group. I'm like, what's the maximum weight I can carry on this thing? And then they were like, it's 18 tons. I'm like, wait, it's 18 tons. It doesn't sound like a lot. Fucking hell. If I had 18 tons on the back of a tipper, I'd be going back into fucking quarry. That's not enough for that.
It's like your tail
weight.
Your tail weight's probably well under that, isn't it?
I think a tear for a tipper is about 15-ish, 14, 15 tons.
God, that's still quite light, isn't it?
Oh, they're very, very light.
That's very light. Yeah, that's like heavier than our Ro-Ros.
It's all about the payload. It's all about the payload.
It is on tippers, isn't it? I suppose. But
yeah. My only worry is my current truck that I've got now has a HMF crane, which are, in my opinion, it's one of the best cranes on the market. I will say some I haven't tried. So like I've not tried Palfinger. I do hear good things about them, but
I hear good things about them.
Yeah, I've also never tried Hiab as well, Colin, in the chat. I prefer HMF, but I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm worried that the new truck or the new truck, which is an old truck, it's a 15 plate. I'm worried it's going to come with an Atlas crane, and in my opinion, allegedly, Atlas cranes are fucking wank. Absolute fucking wank, and are
See, I can understand
shit.
that. We have skip lorries like that.
Allegedly.
Certain lifting gear is shit. Not even allegedly, it's shit, some of it.
They are.
We have one called Boughton. Boughton is awful.
Lethal are some of the Atlas cranes. I've never it's like the remote was an afterthought, and what happens is you get so we're going to go deep into cranes now here for a second. Yes, David, I can see what you're looking at, you bastard. So on the cranes, you've got I'll try and explain this best I can, but there's slew. And slew is where the crane turns. It's basically turning around and round, clockwise or anti-clockwise. And you have the dead zone of the controls, but the dead zone is basically where you're moving it, and you actually get it actually starts picking it up and starts moving the crane around. The point between the dead zone and it moving quickly is like a fraction of a millimeter. So if you're in cold weather, you're very, very, very gently bringing the slew down, and next thing it just swings. And if it's got something on it, this pallet of bricks is flailing in the air. And if you've got a customer there and you've got this pack of bricks going around like a clock tower bell, and they're looking at you and they're like, it's the crane, it's not me, I'm not dog shit, I swear. Whereas the HMF ones are just smooth. And like you always get customers like, wow, you're really good. Can't believe how well controlled you are. I think it's not me, honestly. These cranes are fucking great. It's not to do me. I always accept it. Oh, fucking Atlas cranes can go fuck themselves.
Take that. Yeah.
Says allegedly.
No, I get it. Because we get lifting gear. Why are we talking about this? Everyone's probably well bored of this right now.
Oh, I checked out. Too.
No, but surely we're getting
passionate about this, all right?
It's not just that, but also like these could be like tail lifts. I mean, there's all sorts of like these auxiliary things on your truck.
Yeah.
So like the tail lifts, hooks, cranes, tipper bodies. There's all of these auxiliary things that on them. If you get a shit one, it makes the rest of the job just shit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it just makes everything like 50 times longer. A Moffett's are another one. If you get a Moffett, which is not great, I think. Have you seen it's not a Moffett, but it stows underneath a trailer?
Yes.
I think you've shared this before. Yeah, we've talked about this before, I think.
It's using a proper remote and stuff. I've not seen one of them yet. I was expecting to see one, but every
David
Moffat
looks
I always
really
see
pissed off at the moment.
is on the back.
He's just like, just shut the fuck up. Just seriously. I'm so bored right now.
We're on a trucking podcast. The second we start talking about trucks, he's interested to plummet. Bless him.
At least we wait till the very end of the podcast I suppose, to talk about this shite.
Oh, I'm sorry, David.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about your topic?
That's actually true. Yeah.
No, we're way out of time, dude.
Are we actually?
Oh yeah, we're easily an hour and a half into
Oh,
it.
that's okay.
okay.
We've got time for yours.
Well, no, we don't. Well, when the other topic. By the way, so
okay.
just so people know, David has had this topic on. we do a pre-show every single week, and we'll go through what our topics are going to be, and depending on which
David's
one.
is
We'll
always
get
on the back
shifted around.
burner, isn't it?
We have put David's topic on the back burner, and I am adamant I am going to make this go till after Christmas. I will not let him do this topic. We're going to push it every single time. So we don't even know what the topic is at this point.
We'll find out.
David,
I
what is
forgot
this?
weeks
What
ago.
is this? What is this topic
Something to do with
that we're supposed to be doing?
making lefts or right.
Right, sorry, that's all we got time for.
Right. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. If you haven't listened, how
Dickheads.
did you get this far? We shall. Sorry, David. We shall see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.